There is no doubt that you have accomplished a lot. People can just look at the cranes in downtown Chicago and see what has been done as far as business is concerned. Does it sting sometimes to hear yourself referred to as...
You don't even have to ask. Yes, it stings.
We were going to say Mayor, I was going to say Mayor 1%.
I'll take that on. Go ask Rocky Wirtz what he thinks about being part of the 1%.
But he's not where the criticism would come from. It would come from out in the communities.
I think Rocky has a pretty good criticism. Yeah. But let me take on both of them, okay? Or let me address them on. Look, I've been in politics for 24 years with 2 presidents, Congress, 8 years as mayor. I get the politics of playing downtown versus the neighborhood. I get it. It's a rotten governing strategy. You name me one world-class city in the world with a decaying central business district. Name me one. They don't exist. I'm proud that we have a thriving, successful central business district that gives us the revenue to also fund from 14 to 33,000 kids in summer jobs. Because getting those 33,000 kids a summer job, I'm a charming personality, but not that charming. And having a thriving business works.
I am going to quote her.
It's okay.
You've done a spectacular job with the downtown area of Chicago. But she asked, do you think anyone or anybody can help the gun violence in this city?
Yes. Here's what I want to... So the short answer is yes, but it's too complicated a question to give you a one-word answer. I think it's clearly, obviously, there's a policy piece to it and more than just a policy. So let me say this. There's no doubt that hope replacing despair is a big piece of it. No doubt. And I think, like, if you look at the Neighborhood Opportunity Fund, if you have a boarded up building and a kid walks by it every day, and then all of a sudden there's lights on and there's people sitting having coffee at a coffee shop, you've heard me 1,000 times. Kids cannot be what they cannot see. But the difference between internalizing a boarded building and a coffee shop materially changes a child and a neighborhood's perspective on itself. 2017, our Chicago police set a record in taking guns off the street. 2018, they set a new record of taking guns off the street, the equivalent of 1 an hour. We're only into May of 2019. They set a new record on top of 2 consecutive years of record, averaging today 1 every 50 minutes. Now that's the law part of access to guns. Now I want to talk about gun violence. I got to be honest, I do not understand. I mean, I know you can get down, you can get desperate, but the idea that you would kill somebody for a street corner that none of you pay mortgage on or own, I don't get it. And I'm going to walk out of here with the riddle to that question unanswered. I do not understand how you could be so low, so desperate, that you can take somebody else's life. And so to me, there's a gun control piece of this, and we have to be honest, there is a moral component to this. And both of them come, and there's an economic. And that's why when I said to you, it's not just one thread that you can pull. Sometimes we want to only just talk about the access to guns. Sometimes we only want to talk about the economics. Sometimes we'll talk a little about the value piece. But we have too many guns and too little values on our street corner. And that's a fact, and we have to deal with it. All pieces, not just some of it.
As you look back on your legacy as mayor, what have you seen during your term to provide you with hope for this city?
Oh, the people of the city of Chicago. It's not even close. I mean, if I wasn't clear there and you couldn't hear it through my voice, the people of the city of Chicago. So I am hopeful. I'm hopeful because of what I said. I really am. We have a restored sense of confidence. We have big challenges, but but I think we have now the confidence that we think we can do it. I really want you all to take a step back here. 30 years ago, William Bennett called Chicago the worst public school system in America. And over, not my tenure, but over that 30 years, we have reversed a public institution to being, we have work ahead of us, but as a national model. We should take pride as a city that we have moved ourselves, take lessons out of it, and apply it to the issue of gun violence or other issues. Don't lose sight of what we just handled collectively. Not a straight A to B line, but through a lot of turning, twisting, etc., we've gotten ourselves to a better place.